In today's video, we are making another copycat crumble cookie recipe, and today's cookie is the cookies and cream milkshake cookie. What is up, you guys? It is Carly here, and you're officially cooking with Carly. And like I said, today we are making the cookies and cream milkshake cookie. It's a copycat crumble cookie recipe. So what this cookie is, it is a chilled cookie. I'm a fan of chilled cookies. In fact, most of the cookies that are like served warm after they cool down to like room temperature, I put them in the fridge anyways because I just love a good chilled cookie. So this is like a vanilla sugar cookie-ish base with chopped up Oreos inside of it. And then there's a cookies and cream icing on top with a mini Oreo right in the center, and it's chilled, and that is how we're going to eat them. So first, let's talk about our ingredients. To start off, we have butter. I just use salted butter, granulated sugar, some eggs, vanilla, baking powder, all-purpose flour, and our chopped Oreos. Super easy ingredients. We're going to just make these by first creaming our butter and sugar together in a stand mixer. And this batch of cookies right here will make 12 large cookies. And when I say large cookies, I'm talking like you're gonna wanna eat like a quarter of a cookie. Of course, you can make them smaller if you'd like. The temperature for the oven will stay the same. The cook time will just be a little bit shorter. Okay, so these are into my stand mixer. I'm going to lock it, and we're going to cream this until it's light in color and fluffy. I'm just scraping the sides of the bowl here, and I forgot to mention that in the description below there's a link. You can click there, go to my website, and the exact amounts of all of these ingredients and instructions are there at the bottom of the post. There's a printable recipe card to make your life easier. So now we're just going to put in our liquid ingredients. So in this cookie recipe, it is our eggs and vanilla. So the eggs are going to go in, and then the vanilla. Then we're going to mix until everything is nice and combined, just like last time. Now that that is all combined, we're just going to now add in the dry ingredients, all-purpose flour, baking powder, and lastly, we're going to put in those Oreos. So let's mix in the flour and baking powder first. And the baking powder. Okay, we're going to slowly mix this together until that dough starts coming together. Then you can speed up the settings a little bit. While this is combining here, do me a favor and like the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are enjoying this video. Hit the notification bell. And down in the comments, let me know what crumble cookie is your favorite that you'd like me to recreate. Okay, so we've got our dough here, and it's all combined and together. So let's toss in our chopped Oreos and just mix it a few times to get it combined into the dough. You don't want to like totally destroy all of the cookies, you know, so don't like beat them really fast. Just like for 5 seconds. All right, we are just going to turn this on for like 5 seconds and get it all mixed together, and then we're good to put them onto our pans. That was 5 seconds. Did you count? I feel like it was 5 seconds. Okay, we're ready to pull out our pans and get separating out this dough and get them in the oven. So I'm just going to flatten these cookies out to about the thickness that we want them to end up at. They will spread a bit though, so I'm gonna call this like, how thick is that? Like half an inch thick. So portioning them out, 1/4 cup of dough, and then putting them into a ball, and then I'm going to flatten them. All right, so these are ready to go in the oven. They're going to bake at 350 degrees for 9 to 11 minutes. They're going to spread a little bit, and then the centers of the cookies should no longer look wet and like glossy. They should be more of like a matte with like a little sheen, if that makes any sense whatsoever, when you pull them out. And then when you pull them out, just let them cool right here on this pan. That will help finish cooking the insides of the cookies. And then once they're cool, we're gonna toss them in the fridge and then make our icing, ice them up, get them all chilled, and then we'll eat. So these are going in the oven. So the cookies just came out of the oven. They are still hot. I'm going to let them cool in the pan, and then we're going to make the frosting once these are all cooled, and then we'll stick them in the fridge to chill them. Then it'll be time to eat. The cookies are in the fridge chilling right now, so let's make this cookies and cream icing. We're going to just use butter, powdered sugar. I have some clear vanilla here. That is going to help keep this frosting extra white. If you don't have clear vanilla, you can just use regular vanilla. It tastes the same. And then we have our chopped Oreos, and then I also have some heavy whipping cream, and that will help just thin out the frosting just a little bit so that it's not like so thick, you know. That's why we thin things out. So to start off, we're just going to like whip this butter, so get it all nice and smooth, and then slowly add in the powdered sugar a little bit at a time. And again, you know, all of the exact ingredient amounts for everything is in that link below, the same as the cookies. So butter is going in. I'm going to start this up. So when we're making our icing, you want to kind of do a pattern. So you'll do some powdered sugar, and then some liquid, and then some powdered sugar, and then some liquid. So we're keeping the icing or frosting the right consistency basically the whole time. So powdered sugar is going to go in first. And then I'm going to just add in a little bit of heavy cream. It's a brand new guy. Just to help get that frosting consistency. As that's mixing, I'm going to scoop up my next scoop of powdered sugar. And then slowly add this in. And then our clear vanilla is going in, and mix that until it's all combined and looks like frosting. And then we'll add in our last scoop of powdered sugar and a little bit more heavy cream to get it to the right consistency. I'm just going to add a little bit more of this heavy cream so it's a little bit of a thinner consistency, so it's not quite as thick. And then we'll add in our chopped Oreos. Okay. So our chopped Oreos are going to go in, and it'll be just like the cookie dough. We're just going to turn it on for like 5 seconds to get it all mixed together, but not enough to like destroy all of these cookies, right? So we have some chilled cookies here, and I'm just going to use an offset spatula to ice the cookies, and you're going to want to get it right to the edge and do like a good amount of frosting. And then we will top it with one of these little Oreos and then pop them back into the fridge. So here are the cookies and cream milkshake Crumbl cookies. So if you have a cookies and cream lover in your life, this is definitely that. Definitely a lot of the cream, and it really does taste like a milkshake almost. That frosting with the vanilla, it's really good. So if you love cookies and cream and Oreos, make this cookie. You won't be disappointed. Frosting is money. That is a good cookie.